Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On this adventure, we're at Stone Lagoon, and this is a boat-in campground. So we just came ashore and we're going to go look for our site. There's a spot here, and down over here. So we found a spot that looks pretty perfect. I'll show you around in just a minute. We have a ton of stuff that we brought, so we have to haul it all up this hiking trail.
It's heavy.
That was a lot of work bringing all that stuff up this hill. We packed way too much stuff. Now I'm gonna go check out, there's an outhouse here. I have a feeling it's gonna be in really bad condition, so I brought an air freshener to stick in there, and of course my own toilet paper. But let's go see what it's like. Trey likes to call these haunted shitters. This one definitely looks like a haunted shitter. All right, I'm nervous. Oh, it's not bad. What is that? Oh, it's a shell. That creeped me out. Okay, well, I'm actually pretty surprised and impressed. Great. All right, so we're just kind of taking a break here before we finish setting up camp because that was so much work bringing everything up here. And this is our thankful episode, and right now I'm very thankful that our friends Andrew and Cindy gave me this chair. It's the best chair in the world. I love it. Thank you guys. This is our 1960s Sears canvas tent. We've used this in another episode. I'll link that below. It's very vintage. And we found this when we moved into our house about 15 years ago. It was up in the attic. Pretty cool. So inside the tent, there's lots of windows and lots of room. So we thought it would be good to bring it in case we have bad weather. We can set our chairs up over here if we wanted to. And you can stand up in here. It's really tall. But yeah, it should be a pretty comfortable night. It's November and it's pretty cold. So Trey hooked up the diesel heater and ran it into the tent. So we should be nice and toasty tonight. And we've got our Coleman sleeping bags. They are kind of bulky to bring, but they're 15 degree. So that should help a lot too. So we are making a Thanksgiving feast tonight. We're not roasting a turkey, but I'm making turkey meatballs. I'm also going to have a little green salad. I made this dressing at home and put some pomegranates and some sliced almonds on there. Should be pretty tasty. I'm going to start by peeling up the sweet potatoes and getting those cut up. Trey's going to start a fire. So I just put about a tablespoon of ghee on this foil, and then I'll put the sweet potatoes there and we'll roast them. We don't have a bowl, that's why I'm using this big paper plate to mix this on. And then I brought some gloves to make it a little less messy. Our meatballs warm there. While the sweet potatoes cook. Impossible. Look pretty soft. All right, it's getting a little bit dark, but here's our Thanksgiving dinner. We have our mashed sweet potatoes and our turkey meatballs with gravy and salad. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
That Thanksgiving dinner turned out pretty good. It looked a little bit different. Trey and I are doing a Whole30 right now. It's like an elimination diet where you have to cut out grains and sugar and alcohol and dairy. So we made do. It turned out really good though. And now we're just gonna sit by the fire over here. We're drinking kombucha. Should be a good night.
It's the first time we tried to run the diesel heater off the Blue Eddy, but it seems to be working fine. It's nice and toasty in here.
Nice and warm. So the best thing about Thanksgiving is the leftovers. We're gonna have leftover Thanksgiving for breakfast this morning. Just threw an egg on it to make it a little more filling, but this looks delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be a good twist.
Trey's just rigging up our fishing poles. We're gonna go out on the boat and do a little fishing on the lagoon today. And the sun is out, it's beautiful. The wind is coming up, but this is such a nice spot, really relaxing.
Note to self, next time bring rubber boots.
So this is Stone Lagoon where we're camping, and it's connected by this sandbar. And then right over here you've got the ocean. This area was once home to the Yurok Native Americans, and they had a village here. And then they did a reproduction home over here, but it got destroyed in the last big storm we had last winter. So here's the home that got destroyed. Really close to the ocean here, so it probably sees a lot of storm damage. There are also lots of elk in this area, and you can see them on the beach here sometimes. I've seen lots of evidence of them around today. Be cool if we saw one. So you have to use artificial bait on this lagoon. We've got this artificial worm and nothing's biting. So we're gonna try an artificial salmon egg. Hey! That seagull just swooped down and got my bobber. I think he figured out it wasn't a fish or anything pretty quick. So no luck with the fishing so far today. So we're gonna go back. It's about lunchtime. We'll have a little lunch and hang out at camp for a while. We'll probably come back out this evening and give it another try. Just doing an easy lunch. We've got some canned soup we're warming up. And then I just made a little snack tray here. And I think we're just gonna sit in our cozy chairs and maybe read a magazine and relax. So Trey had a little nap in the tent and I almost fell asleep in my chair. But we're up now and we're gonna go check out, there's some other campsites around here and a little hiking trail. Last time we were here, the hiking trail was really overgrown, so were some of the sites, but that's been a few years. So we're gonna go take a look and we'll take you along with us. So just past the outhouse, there's a trail. Looks like I had a big tree across, but somebody moved that at least. We'll see where it goes. Okay, it looks like another site here. Check it out. Looks like it goes way up in here. This one's really overgrown. Doesn't look like it's been used in quite some time. After that last site, the trail gets really tight and it's pretty wet, so we're probably not going to go any further. But apparently this trail goes all the way over to Dry Lagoon. I decided to cook up some sweet potatoes to have with our dinner tonight because we're going to head out on the lagoon and go fishing, maybe around sunset. It's a really easy dinner. I had these pork chops. They're apple spiced pork chops that I canned. They don't look great right now, but we'll warm those up and serve them over the sweet potatoes. We're not having any luck, so Trey's switching to a spinner. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's coming up. There's fog rolling off of the lagoon. And I am going to make green eggs and ham for breakfast. So we're getting camp packed up. This is all the stuff that we drug out here. Plus that pile over there with our sleeping bags, pillow, diesel heater, Blue Eddy. And now we're going to tackle taking down the tent. So there's this shorter trail right from our camp that goes down to the boat. The boat's over there. It's really steep. You have to use this rope that somebody tied to get stuff down. So I'm going to go down there. Trey's going to lower stuff down to me, and then I'll put it in the boat. And I think it'll be easier than walking up and down that trail 100 times. So we got the first load in the boat here. And then we're gonna go across. Trey's gonna take me across and I'll stay with that stuff. And then he'll come back for that pile of stuff. So 2 trips back. So we got our first load here on shore, and then Trey's gonna head back over for the second load. We're very grateful to all of you that watch our channel. We hope you have a happy holiday season.